What's up everybody, it is I, HeroVange, and welcome to another Pokemon Go PvP Jungle Cup video. Today, we're gonna talk about my very first Jungle Cup. And the Jungle Cup was very nice to me. I joined 2 tournaments, and I did fantastic. And I'm very excited to show you what happened. I'm very excited to share with you the strategy that I used to do really good. There's one specific strategy that's just like, it's bonkers, man. It's crazy. And I actually wasn't able to upload it as a video, and so this is completely like new strats, new high level gameplay type of stuff, and this is gonna be for the people who still have their tournaments on the weekend. Good luck, guys. This video is gonna help you out like a lot. Alright, so yeah, let's get into it. My team was Wigglytuff with Charm, Ice Beam, and Play Rough. Noctowl with Wing Attack, Psychic, and Sky Attack. Vigoroth with Counter, Bulldoze, and Body Slam. FORRETRESS with Bug Bite, Heavy Slam, and Earthquake. Venusaur with Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb. And finally, Lantern with Water Gun, Thunderbolt, and Hydro Pump. Now before we get into the battles, let's talk about that high level strat that I promised you guys. Okay, it basically revolves around Vigoroth as the lead and FORRETRESS as kind of like a sacrificial swap in, or kind of like another shield type of thing, right? It's I don't really know what the specific term for it is, but you wanna swap in to catch whatever is gonna hit Vigoroth with FORRETRESS. And the thing is, you can time this almost perfectly, and I say almost perfectly because Vigoroth is able to outspeed his counters, well, most of his counters, to the first charge attack, right? Plus, for them to get to their charge attack, it's gonna take a margin of like 1 to 2 fast moves. So that's your margin. If you swap on the charge attack animation, your Body Slam animation, if they're rapidly tapping on the charge move, right, you're most likely going to catch the charge attack with your FORRETRESS. So that's something that you can almost get perfectly every single time. Now I want you to remember the 3 team compositions that I used for the tournament. There's only 3, just memorize it, right? And then I'm gonna show you how to apply, how to pick which one to use, okay? So the first one is this one right here, Vigoroth, Lantern, FORRETRESS. This one here is the second one, Vigoroth, FORRETRESS, Noctowl. Just memorize it, there's just 3, okay? This one is the last one, and if I say finisher lineup, this is what I mean, okay? This is the finisher lineup. Noctowl, FORRETRESS, Venusaur. Let's get into the battles. My first battle is against Master Generoso, who actually asked me for my autograph, which was, you know, the very first time anybody has ever asked me for my autograph. I actually have like a HeroVange autograph prepared for if ever that happens, and yeah, he got the very first one. So yeah, now on his team, he's got Vespiquen, who is a very solid Vigoroth counter, and that kind of makes me want to run a lineup with Noctowl. But the thing is, he's got double electric, and that is just a no-no. So if you see double electric, do not run Noctowl. Now here's the thing, this tournament was held before the Fruit Ninja rework, the Fruit Ninja charge rework, and so you're gonna get to see the tapping mechanic. But the thing is, the strats still apply, basically the same, okay? So you can still do this even if you have the Fruit Ninja. Now the tournament tomorrow is gonna have the Fruit Ninja thing, and I still did fantastic. So okay, simple enough choice, right? Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Noctowl. Fantastic first matchup, no need to swap, okay, because I beat Noctowl. Why would I swap, right? Okay, so yeah, obviously I'm not going to burn 2 shields, but if he decides to burn 2 shields, fantastic, because both Lantern and FORRETRESS are fantastic finisher Pokemon. So if your opponent is left with no shields, it's gonna be really, really good. Okay, so yeah, just not gonna burn 2 shields. Okay, he decided not to burn 2 shields. Out comes Vigoroth. I don't have a Vigoroth counter, but the nice thing is, right, you don't need one. You don't need one with this lineup, because FORRETRESS can actually just burn that second shield, right? Or, you know, just get it down really low, as low as possible. He burned the second shield. Once they burn the second shield, things are happening so fast, man. You can swap to your Lantern and start charging up your energy, because the next Pokemon is gonna just get devastated by Lantern, because both of these Pokemon are fantastic finisher Pokemon. So even if it was a Lantern, even if it was like, I don't know, it's still gonna take a Thunderbolt or a Hydro Pump. So yeah, Thunderbolt away, FORRETRESS dead, got it. Okay, so fantastic, got the first match. Do you need to change? The thing is, Noctowl is just a liability at this point because he has double electric. Not gonna do it. Okay, let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with basically the same lineup. Okay, it's just Vigoroth versus Noctowl. But the thing is, he might do something different, right? He might do something that might change the flow of battle. So we have to pay attention, alright? Sky attack. Okay, get the body slam. Is he gonna shield? He blocked. Fantastic. Alright, I am going to get... Well, he's gonna get another sky attack off. I'm not gonna block. Okay. Throw body slam. Is he gonna do something different? No. He did the same thing. I'm just trying to keep it itching. I'm sorry. He's gonna do the same thing. Okay, so Vigoroth pops out. And it's the same thing. Okay, so, you know, out comes FORRETRESS. Okay, he's gonna throw a charge attack. But the thing is, he is going to... Okay, I'm gonna throw a heavy slam right here. He's gonna take it. That's different. And then he pops out with Lantern. The thing is, what I should have done here was I should have swapped. Right? But I thought that I could get to the Earthquake. And now I am in trouble because this Lantern is loaded up. We both have one shield. And that sucks. Because, yeah, he's gonna be able to take me out because he has that energy advantage. He has basically like the same shields. It doesn't matter that I had just a little bit of HP advantage. Nah, okay, so GG. Good job, alright? Good job, good fight. Okay, so I lost. Now, when you lose and you were using one of the line of threes that I taught you, okay? What do? You have to think, right? You have to check yourself, basically, right? If I did something differently in that match that I just lost, right? Would the match have ended in a different way? Yes, it definitely would have changed if I swapped in my Lantern. I just took all the Thunderbolts, thrown Thunderbolt myself, and then fought him with my FORRETRESS, right? I think I could have beat him. Maybe. I don't... Yeah, but what that means is that it's not the line of three's fault. It's basically my fault because I'm an idiot. I should have swapped in my Lantern when I had the chance, okay? So yeah, let's just run it again. This match is going to be your first taste of the strategy that we were talking about. I'm gonna swap out, but instead of swapping to FORRETRESS, who still takes a lot from a sky attack, we go Lantern, okay? And it's fantastic, right? So you catch it, okay? And it's really close because what's the difference between like the body slam and the sky attack? It's probably one wing attack, right? Most likely one wing attack, okay? And so he was probably furiously tapping on that charge move. He probably wasn't paying attention to the swap, and I was able to catch the sky attack. So fantastic. Plus, I was able to burn both shields right there. So I have two shields. I've got a Vigoroth. I can charge up on this thing because he just threw a Hydro Pump and I blocked it. So yeah, before I threw this body slam, I charged up to another body slam. So boom, it's Noctowl. Take a body slam. The thing is, Noctowl extra thick. I was not extra thick. it survived. But the thing is, I mean, I have the advantage. We got this. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna block because it doesn't matter. Like, my Vigoroth is gonna charge up, farm up on this Vigoroth. I still have one shield. Throw a body slam. We good. Boom. GG! My next opponent is Darkrai, who is a really nice guy who sponsors the tournament. He brings prizes, yes. And he's got exactly the same team as me. My team is not a unique team. It's full of meta Pokemon, so this was bound to happen. Well, it's gonna come down to skill and prediction. I'm gonna go with the Noctowl lineup. It's not the finisher Noctowl lineup, so yeah, let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Shiny FORRETRESS. This is the reason why I have Wigglytuff on my team. Vange, you have Wigglytuff on your team, but you don't have it in any of your lineups. Like, why do you even bring it? This is the reason why, because people lead with FORRETRESS if you have Wigglytuff on your team, which is fantastic because I always lead with what? Vigoroth and Noctowl, right? Because my line of threes. There you go. It's just a fantastic mind game. I should have swapped right here, okay, but I didn't because I thought that I could get body slam. Yeah, that sucks. But I mean, FORRETRESS can handle it. I'm gonna tank one, okay, and then I'm gonna swap to my Noctowl because I wasn't sure if he still had an electric type. So yeah, he goes for the body slam. He's not swapping, so it's not an electric type. What could it be? Remember that my FORRETRESS is still in the green. It's a Noctowl. Okay, I can handle it. I still have my Noctowl. I still have 1 shield. Plus, I have a FORRETRESS in green. So, yeah, we got this. Now, interesting thing here. He tried to... Like, watch this. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Sky Attack. He is going to try to farm up my Noctowl. And unfortunately, I got the Sky Attack to kill him. Okay, so that was match 1. We got it. Fantastic. I don't use the finisher lineup until we'll talk about it, okay? But yes, I'm still keeping the same team. Let's see how we do. We're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Shiny FORRETRESS. It's still the same, okay? Is he gonna play the same? Am I gonna get the switch advantage? Let's see. Okay, so Body Slam. Not gonna block it. He's gonna get a Heavy Slam. I'm gonna block it. Is he gonna block my second Body Slam? Earlier, he did not. Okay, let's see. He does not. So I'm gonna get to... It's still the same matchup. Okay, so I'm gonna get to farm out the rest of his Pokemon. I have a Body Slam like ready to go. I was thinking that maybe he had a Lantern because he knows that I have Noctowl. So I swapped to my Noctowl after throwing the first Body Slam. It's okay. This is alright, okay? But I got kinda scared a little bit here. I wanted to make sure to burn that second shield. So even if I have no shields, right? I still wanted to, you know, get like 1 shield down. So I threw the Psychic. Okay, he blocked it. I think what he should have done was he should have just let that go. If he let that go, I think he would have won. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, I tried to farm out the Lantern, but I got so close to dying that I was trying to get 2 Body Slams, but no. Okay, so it's Vigoroth versus FORRETRESS, my FORRETRESS, but he has 1 shield. He has less HP though, which is fantastic because, you know, I can basically like fast attack him down. So GG. He did get very close with like Bulldoze. So good fight. Now my next opponent, Tallets24, had Heracross and only 1 electric type. So that means Noctowl. Heracross is very weak to flying type attacks. It's double weak to flying type attacks. And so Noctowl is fantastic. It's the best counter for Heracross and Breloom. But the thing is, it does get hit pretty hard with Dynamic Punch, but you can tank it because Noctowl's extra thick. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Venusaur. You're gonna get to see the strat. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Body Slam and then we're gonna swap. Okay, throw the Body Slam, throw it, swap. Got it. Got it. Okay, extra shield. Extra thick shield. So, I'm sorry. Professional commentary. Alright, so Heavy Slam. Yeah, but I was pretty happy that I was able to pull that off. But you can definitely pull that off quite often. Okay, so yes. Plus, you don't need to block Heracross. He's gonna get Vigoroth down pretty low. You can actually just farm out the rest and then block once. But the thing is, I didn't want to because I thought that I was really thinking in the back of my mind. I was like, he's gotta have that Lantern. He's gotta have that Lantern. He had that Lantern. Okay, so that's bad. That is bad. I wanted to shield my Noctowl, but I wasn't sure if I could get to the Psychic, right? I'm in the red. So, yeah, usually what I do there is I burn 1 shield, I throw another Psychic, and then that kind of like, it kills the Lantern. And then I get the switch advantage, right? So, yeah, he's gonna pull out Venusaur. I should have overcharged a little bit on anything at all, right? Just a little, like 2 hits, right? Because this is what happens. That sucks. Okay, so we got the simultaneous KO. That sucks because it always feels like it always feels like a waste of effort, right? Because the matches don't progress. Okay, so yeah, but was there anything that I could do to change the way that, you know, that the match went? Yes, definitely. I could have overcharged on Venusaur 1 to 2 hits. I could have gotten that Body Slam to kill the Vigoroth, right? Or like 2 hits for sure. So let's just run it again. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Venusaur. Same matchup. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Body Slam. And then I am going to swap immediately, okay? But since he found out about that strat, he didn't throw the Frenzy Plant. He was anticipating it. Don't worry, I have like a counter measure for this. So, we'll talk about it later. Okay, so He's gonna get off the bulldoze and he is going to take out my Forretress with a body slam. Okay, so this puts me in a very, very tight spot. Now, I didn't want my Noctowl to get farmed up by Lantern, and since this Vigoroth is switch locked, I decided to just, keep my Noctowl in. I should have blocked once here, but just block once. Block once and it would have been different, right? That's really bad. Okay, so Venusaur pops out. What I should have done was, I don't know. I feel like I should have just not thrown the body slam right away. Because if I got a bulldoze on the Lantern, that would have been fantastic, right? But he got me with the same trick that I used, basically, right? He kind of like used his Pokemon to shield, well, used his Pokemon as a shield, right? And that is just, it's bad because his Water Gun Lantern is going to simultaneous KO once again with my Vigoroth. Okay, so he won that match and he kind of knows how I play now. Now, the counter measure for when your opponent figures out the swap thing is to do it 2 times. Okay, so you go charge up to your body slam, throw the body slam, block the frenzy plant, and then charge up to another body slam, throw the body slam, and then swap out. It just changes the flow enough to confuse people. So people think, okay, he's staying in this time. He's staying in this time. I don't know what happened. It confuses people. So there's just so many things that I could have fixed earlier. I could have like blocked my Noctowl. Like I just could have done so many things. So yeah, I'm keeping the same lineup. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with a Vigoroth. And he has a Vigoroth. So he took out his Venusaur. He was like, he's tired of that play, right? So yeah, how do you play this? What you do is you throw a body slam right away. And you swap. That is just like the most evil thing ever, man. So yeah, don't piggyback it. Don't listen to the video that I made about piggybacking. Screw that. It's not even a sure thing, right? Screw that. This is a more sure thing. Go for the body slam right away, then swap, okay? Or try to piggyback if he gets it first, right? Try to piggyback and then throw it after and then swap. Now he has no shields. His Vigoroth is basically energy for my Noctowl. So yeah. Funny thing though, okay? He pulls out Lantern, obviously. But, if I kept in my Noctowl, I would have had that matchup. Because Lantern can't kill Noctowl with 0 shields. If you go Psychic, Sky Attack, you kill Lantern, and it doesn't get off 2 Thunderbolts. So yeah. But, I mean, it's risky. I still kept in my Vigoroth, and this is a risky match, right? That's what I should have done, right? Am I gonna get to beat this Lantern? Is this gonna be my loss? Let's see. Is the Psychic gonna be enough? It is, so GG. But it was close. Okay, so just to clarify, if your Noctowl has 1 shield, and the Lantern doesn't have any shields, and let's say you were both at 0 energy, but the thing is earlier I had a little bit of energy, so it would have been even better for me, right? So yeah, if you go Psychic, and then Sky Attack, you can kill the Lantern, alright? And just block once. So I should have done that. But would it have been a better choice? His Venusaur might have farmed up my Noctowl and then killed my Vigoroth. So I don't think that, I'm actually not sure, but it worked out, right? Okay, so we're finally gonna get to use the finisher lineup. Noctowl, Forretress, Venusaur, okay? Now, how does this work? I used Vigoroth as my lead 3 times, alright? I used it as a lead 3 times. I mean, my opponent, if he doesn't capitalize on that, is just, right? He's gonna use a Vigoroth counter as the lead. Most likely Heracross, because he has Heracross. That's the best Vigoroth counter that he has. Okay, so I'm anticipating that it's gonna be Heracross at the lead. If it is Heracross as the lead, he's obviously going to swap out, most likely to Vigoroth. If he swaps out to Vigoroth, throw a Sky Attack before you swap out. Okay, that's very, very important. What do you swap out into? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later, alright? But what if it's not a Heracross? What if it's not a Venusaur? What if it's let's say Vigoroth? If it's a Vigoroth, what you want to do is you want to hit him with a Sky Attack. If he takes it, right? If he doesn't shield, swap out to Forretress specifically. Trust me, Forretress. If he decides to block it, unfortunately, that's not a good situation, right? But you want to stay. Just trust me. You want to stay and then take a body slam, block a body slam, and then throw another Sky Attack. When he takes it, then swap out. Trust me. Trust me, okay? And you want to swap out to Forretress specifically if it's a Vigoroth. Alright? Okay, what if it's a Lantern? Swap out immediately to Forretress. Don't swap to Venusaur. Alright? You got it? You understand? Try just like watch it again if ever you're confused. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Noctowl versus Heracross. I knew it. I frigging knew it. Finisher lineup. Now I made a mistake right here. Dang! I knew this already. I knew how to play this out already, but then I still swapped to the Venusaur. Trust me, you never want to swap to Venusaur when it's Vigoroth. Trust me, when you're doing the finisher lineup, okay, you always want to swap to Forretress. So always swap to Forretress. Remember this, because we're gonna bring it up again tomorrow in my other video, in my other tournament, okay? But yes, remember that. And I also forgot to throw the Sky Attack. I mean, I was like freaked out. I mean, things happened. I mean, yeah, he has no shields. I have one shield. I have a charged up Forretress. I'm just like, I'm freaking out. I see Heracross. I threw the Earthquake. It's resisted. Why did I do that? I'm freaked out. I want to win, okay? Now, the scary part. I have to face Lantern with my Noctowl. One shield. Yes, you win this. But if you had, you know, same HP, same energy, shield advantage with you, it's a clean fight, okay? Am I gonna get to that Sky Attack? So I threw the two Psychics. All I need is that Sky Attack. All I need is... Oh god, it didn't go. But PvP Ivy saved me. My next opponent is Elopers, and he actually beat me in the Kingdom Cup, and he was the champion of that tournament, so I was pretty scared. He's got two Pokemon that are weak to Noctowl. He's got Venomoth, he's got Breloom. He also has Magneton, but it's only one electric type Pokemon, so we're going Noctowl set. And so we're running the Noctowl set. Let's see how we do. So we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Magneton. Fantastic first matchup. Farmable. Okay, he swaps to Breloom. Swap to my Noctowl. Farmable. Fantastic, right? He's gonna hit me with a dynamic punch, but it's okay because I don't want my Noctowl to have a lot of HP because the next Pokemon is obviously gonna be Magneton. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Sky Attack at it and just, you know, go down. But I was able to get off another Sky Attack, which is fantastic, which, you know, is great. Yeah, and then I go down. What I should have done here was, I should have gone Forretress, right? I definitely should have gone Forretress. He goes for the Magnet Bomb, and then he swaps out to Vigoroth. I feel like I should have just stayed in here. But, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I was pretty freaked out fighting this guy, because he beat me before. It is what it is. Interesting thing though, he self-piggybacked right there, right? To deny a fast attack. Okay, he like double body slam, that's like a self-piggyback. Yeah, and he takes out my Forretress. Obviously, like, I wasn't gonna burn the shield on my Forretress, right? So yeah, anyways, he does this sick switch right here to catch my body slam on his almost dead Magneton, and then he goes for the body slam, and again, PvP Ivy saved me. Simultaneous KO. Boys and girls, do you see what I'm up against? The man's a monster. He self-piggybacked, and then he had that sick savage switch onto his almost dead Magneton, doing the trick that I did, but like on a whole nother level. He doesn't do it like on the charge attack and stuff. Like, I think he really counted it and then like swapped on the friggin' thing. It freaked me out. It freaked me the hell out. But stick to what you know, right? Stick to what you know. Was there a lot of things that I could have done to change what happened? A lot. There was like a lot of stuff that I could have done. I already had the energy advantage on my Vigoroth, right? So instead of sacking my Forretress on his Vigoroth, I should have just kept in my Vigoroth on his Vigoroth. I would have beat it, and then I would have probably landed a couple of counters on Magneton, and then I could have killed it with my Forretress, right? So there's just so many things I could have done, right? So I'm still keeping it. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Wigglytuff. What the frick? Okay, so I'm gonna go for the double body slam thing. I go for the body slam right there. Did you see that sprinkly thing? That was a charm going through. And there's another one, right? Did you see that? The sprinkly thing? Oh my god, I didn't even notice it. And I just kept in my Vigoroth. That's a dumb idea. Don't do that. Okay, so This is a bad situation. This is a really, really bad situation. So, what pops out is Noctowl. So, even if I have the shield advantage, this is doo-doo. This is really, really bad. Okay, so, I decided to just keep my my shields for my Noctowl. But I was really scared that he had Magneton in the back. I was really, really scared. It's a Vigoroth. That's still bad. That's still bad. Now, he's doing a lot of fancy stuff here that you can learn a lot from, okay? He's double charge attacking, right? And what that does is, it denies your opponent one fast attack. It's like self-piggybacking, okay? It denies the shot, and so you're like, you lose one fast attack. I'm losing my English, right? Trying to commentate on this. It's too high level. Okay, this time, I am swapping the flow. This is when I was like, alright, I'm throwing up the white flag. Swap the flow. Let's take out Noctowl. Let's go with the Lantern set. Why? Because I had a chance that he was gonna run his Noctowl again, because it worked out so well for him, because he knows that I love my Forretress, and so, yeah. Okay, we got Lantern. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with the same lead matchup. Wigglytuff. This time, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna gamble away my chance on something that is iffy. So I charge up to 2 body slams and I swap to Lantern. Why not Forretress? Because I need something to kill it later. Okay, I charge up to a Thunderbolt, look, Hydro Pump, right? And then I threw the Thunderbolt, Shield Bait. I blocked this because that was way too long. Way too long, bro. Okay, so I take him out. Fantastic, right? Okay, we've got a Thunderbolt almost charged up. We got this. Wigglytuff pops out. The last Pokemon is Noctowl. The last Pokemon is Noctowl. He did not want to pull it out. Alright. I burned both shields. This is fantastic. I've got Forretress. I can take this, whatever it is. Play rough. Cool. Resisted. It's Noctowl. I'm gonna throw a Heavy Slam at it. I have another Body Slam, right? I'm gonna throw a Heavy Slam. This Noctowl is locked in. Swap out. Throw the Body Slam. We're doing really good. We're doing really, really good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Go ahead. I need that energy because I need to hit the Heavy Slam on the pink fuzzy thing in the back. Dang it. I'm gonna charge up. I'm making myself laugh right now. I'm so sorry. Alright, I throw the Heavy Slam. Yes, I finally got one. This guy's like insanely good. I ran Vigoroth 3 times, right? If you run it two times consecutively and then you're like up to the 3rd match, you can also do this. But I ran it 3 times. That's way more than 2. Like 1 more. So, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Noctowl versus Breloom. Finisher load out, boys and girls. He swaps out to the electric type. I swap to my Venusaur. If it's the electric type, swap out to your Venusaur. Okay? If it's the electric type, swap out to your Venusaur. If it's a Vigoroth, swap out to Forretress. Alright? Remember that. If this was Lantern, this would be fantastic. Even if it's Magneton, it's still fantastic. Okay? If it's a Magnezone, it's still okay. Just swap out to Venusaur. Do not swap to Forretress if it's the electric type. Okay? Alright. So, he's gonna burn both shields. I burned both shields. It's all good. It's all good. Pull out Forretress. Farm up. He's gonna get off a discharge. It does a lot of damage actually. But yes, now we've got an almost loaded up Forretress. I was still freaked out. Okay? This man scares me a lot. Okay? I threw the Earthquake even if I just needed to throw the Heavy Slam. Man, if I threw the Heavy Slam, I would have had more energy with my Noctowl. But it is what it is because Vigoroth does not beat Noctowl in the 0 shield scenario. Plus, I had energy. GG! And finally, we're up against my very good friend JM Luis M, who has been with me since the start of me playing Pokemon Go PvP. Again, he is one of the best Pokemon trainers in the Philippines, period. He's always a champion. Like every single month, he gets a championship. Sometimes he gets multiple. He's just that kind of guy. He's amazing at PvP. Plus, he's such a nice person as well. Actually, the thing is, you know, when I finished up my match with Elopers, I was rooting for the other guy in their battle so that I wouldn't have to face him because he's just that scary. But he's got Heracross, and he's got 1 electric type, and so we're running Noctowl, but I'm running the finisher lineup because he knows about the regular Noctowl lineup because he's a buddy of mine. He battles the same people that I do, so he knows about it. So this is newer. Alright, so let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with a bad lead matchup. But we can turn it around if he doesn't block my whip. We gotta take this first. If he doesn't block my first charge attack, he blocked it, so I can't swap out. Dang it, I had to switch trade. Did you see that? Okay, I have to block this one. Or if he blocks this second one. So if he blocks both. No, he did not block it. That is bad. Plus, he did not throw his energy at my Fortress because he was calm. Because he knows that I always lose against him. So, this sucks. This really, really sucks. I threw the Earthquake. He blocked it. All that energy lost, man. This is bad. He's got no shields, though. But I want you to remember his team comp. Remember his team comp, okay? He had Vigoroth. He had Forretress. What could that third Pokemon be? What could that third Pokemon be? Think about it. Okay. My Noctowl died. This is like the worst case scenario. But, I mean, here's the thing. If it's a Lantern, he didn't have a Lantern, right? Okay, cool. Great. What could it be? It might be a Noctowl. That is just bad. Just really, really bad. Or it could be Magnezone. Which is also bad. Horrible. Okay? This sucks. GG. Okay, so my buddy and I fight the same people basically, right? So he came to the same conclusion as me that Vigoroth, Forretress plus an electric type is a really solid lineup, and he used it on me. He used it on. Plus his has more Venusaur coverage, right? If he had Lantern, he still would have won. Actually, I still feel like Lantern is the much better choice because what if it's not a Venusaur? What if it's something else? Lantern has more coverage, plus it beats the Alolan Rocks much better, plus Magnezone, right? So yeah, but his was very effective, right? Very, very effective in beating me up. Dang it! And so I have to call the white flag on this, right? I have to swap the flow to the Lantern set. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we're gonna start the match off with Vigoroth versus Noctowl. Fantastic. The shoe is on the other foot. I am the other foot. And I'm not stepping on Legos this time. Okay! Block the first Sky attack. We're doing good. He swaps! Dang it, what frick? Okay, it's Vigoroth. Alright. I see you. I'm gonna get to one body slam. I'm gonna get to another body slam, which is fantastic. And then I'm gonna swap. Swallow that energy. Okay, swallow that energy. Alright. Okay. Okay! We got him this time. We got him this time. Boys and girls. Okay. I'm just making myself laugh. I'm sorry. I beat the Vigoroth. No shields. I've got a fresh Pokemon in the back. It's Lantern. He's got a Noctowl. Alright. Alright. Go ahead and farm my Fortress. I almost forgot what it was called. We got Lantern. Give me that energy. Give me that energy. You swapped to Venusaur. He swapped to Venusaur, guys. I asked him about this after, right? I was like, did you see this coming? Did you see my Lantern coming? And he said, yes, I saw it coming. And it was the only time that I used Venusaur the whole tournament. The boy's psychic, alright? That's cheating, man! You have psychic powers. But it was a good fight. He really got me. I mean, I got super outplayed. Well, not really. Like, the team comp was there, right? I would say that out of all the matches that I had, the dude Elopers, that man played his buttocks off, okay? That man was just like next level skills. Luis has like some psychic, he always gets me. He always, like with the team comp, he always gets me with the team comp. So, yeah. But I mean, I did pretty good. I got 4 wins, 1 loss. It was a loss to the champion, which I gave him another championship. This is the 3rd championship that I gave him, alright? I gave him regionals. I gave him one, was it a Rainbow Cup? I forget the other, was it a Nightmare Cup? I forget like what the other one, and then this is the 3rd one. So I mean, yeah, be good to your friends. Big shouts out to the tournament organizers, BCD and Darkrai. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. I'm sure Luis had even more fun. Plus, since I was third place, I got this keychain, which is pretty cool. I put it on my bag, so yeah. Thank you. I really did have a lot of fun, okay? Okay guys, so tomorrow or maybe the next day, because it's a very long tournament, right? It's 7 rounds, right? I have to record a lot of stuff for it. A lot of commentary. So yeah, maybe the next day, I'm gonna upload my weighted cup tournament. And if you thought that I did good here, right? 4 wins, 1 loss, I did even better on my weighted cup. And I am excited to show you how it went down. There's gonna be a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of deep strategies, a lot of epic moments, and a lot of fun times. Okay, so, you know, look out for that video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below. GG, Luis! Friggin' beast, bro. It's like, the man's a monster, okay? Also, GG, Elopers. Oh my god, man. I don't know how I came out of there, right? I really thought that I was gonna lose, actually, because he was, like, playing, like, top-notch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, of course, like, every single battle that I had taught me something, okay? So, thank you for all the battles. And thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Ding that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one. The next one's gonna be insane. Bye, guys!